And a very good afternoon, good morning, welcome back to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby. Thank you for joining us for the second of the show today. I'm sorry, I've just heard in my ear, literally just started the show, Nicola, I'm just going to eat my cake. They're having a tea party in the gallery, on Nicola and Charlotte. They've got, they're doing a bit of the old ladies what lunch kind of thing. What? They've got, I think they've got hot drinks in there. They've got slices of cake in there as well from the canteen. What is it, coffee cake? Yeah, I've just done it in stereo. Coffee cake! And they're in there going, what a lovely show, isn't it, Charlotte? Do you think, what? Yes, I think it is, Nicola. What? Enjoying the cake, are you? Yes, I am. Are you enjoying your tea? What? Anyway, that's what they're doing. I was trying to keep it profesh, as always. So let me tell you, coming up later, we have got our Monday Makers show, which we're looking forward to. But this one is a masterclass where basically I'm just in what you guys are saying in the gallery. Are you doing the masterclass whilst we're having our tea and cake? What? But honestly, but this show is all about taking a particular product, a particular range of products, and showing you some amazing demos with them. So today we are looking at all things Nature's Garden. And if you have got any questions over the course of this show that you want to ask pertaining to anything that we've got on the show, or indeed any of those sort of collections, fire them in. Let's make it nice and interactive. Maybe you've already got some of the collections that we're going to be showing on the show and you would like to share your makes with us. Send the pictures in and I'll give you the email address to do that in just a little while. And also, if you see items that you love in this show, make sure you pick them up, because we've got some amazing deals on the way, loads of best ever prices, and some smaller collections as well. So maybe you couldn't stretch to the full collections when we had them. Hopefully now we're going to give you the opportunity to grab those. And also in this show, we will remind you of some last chance saloon items when it comes to Nature's Garden. We've actually got the physical products in the studios for this show, as we mentioned we would do. So that is all coming up later. One thing that you do need to get your skates on about, if you haven't yet had a look on the website, is our BOGO 23, which is our buy one, get one for 23p section on the website. This ends midnight tonight, must end at midnight wherever you are. Basically, you will find a whole host of amazing products where you can buy one, put the second one in your basket, get it for 23p. Now you can mix and match these around, but I look at the first one on the screen here and I think colour blend pencils, right? What normally $24.99, $29.95. Pop one of those in your basket, and if you think to yourself, well, actually, I'd like another 10 of colour blends, you can put another one in and get it for 23p, which is bonkers, but that's what we're doing. But as I say, mix and match these around. There's at least 3 pages of these on the website. So you've got things like our colour blend pencils, we've got re-inkers in there, we have got edgeable dies in there as well. If you scroll further down and scroll further along, sentiment dies, stamps and die sets. We've also got lovely nesting dies in there too. Keep scrolling down even further. Swift on the old buttons today here. Look at this. This is amazing. I was telling George off the other day because he didn't press the thing up quick enough, and he was just, I think he was eating cake or something. Then we've got card pads in there, we've got stamps you could be getting, ribbon also in there too, and then a lovely collection as far as storage is concerned. There's crafting tools, we've got the magnetic stamping base in there, which you could be picking up for 23p, and pattern guides as well. There's loads on there. If you haven't had a look, please make sure you do. Have a good look on the website, see all of those deals, and you could be snapping some up. Now, it is not just me. Over the course of this show, I am delighted to say that one of my absolute faves is here. Good job we like each other, because we're here for the next 2 days together. Can you imagine if we didn't? And it is the lovely Debbie Giggles Fisher. How are you?
Oh, I'm very well, thank you very much.
Excellent stuff.
I've had a nice lunch, nice catch up.
Oh yeah?
It's all good.
What did you have for lunch?
I had a cheese and ham sandwich with salad.
Very nice.
It was very nice, yes, it was very nice. I normally have a hot lunch, but I didn't have time because I had to do a bit of filming between the shows as well.
You're busy today, filming between the shows. You got a photo shoot later.
I got a photo shoot, yes, a Valentine's photo shoot, yes. So, so I'm going to don my red and my pink, and yes, put my best smile on.
You've always got your best smile on. If you can't find a smile, think of my terrible jokes and you'll be absolutely fine. But demo-wise in the show, going to be focusing quite a lot on the wisteria, aren't we?
Yes, absolutely. It is my favourite, so I love that. But we're also going to be incorporating some gnomes in there and some sunflower as well. Sunflower was another one that I absolutely loved, and I'm really shocked that we've still got some of it left.
Yeah.
So if you didn't get a chance to get the sunflower one, absolutely jump in and get it today, because it's on a cracking deal.
Loads of great deals for you. Wisteria we'll concentrate on, but yes, gnomes and sunflowers in there as well. And whilst we've got kind of like smaller selections of collections, we do have then smaller bundles of those selections as well. So do check out the shop, the show, shop the day. Superstar Susie on the socials, already saying hello. We've got Janet in Michigan, Mary Pat in Montana, Betty Weaver's in from Idaho, Evelyn's in from Colorado, Lillian is in saying hello Ben. What? Oh, yeah. You just put hello Ben, hello Debbie. That's what it says there. Hello, Ben. I think it's because we always say that the masterclass music is a little bit...
The music, yes. Yep.
And it always ends with a...
Have you ever had one of those farting machines?
Oh, she said it. She said it. I was being a trumpet. Oh, you thought. What was the question again, though? I was like.
Because I could imagine you having one of those. You have a machine, don't you, where you press the button? You never had one.
I don't know what you mean. What is it? What are you talking about?
You do know.
I don't know. What do you mean?
You could have a machine and it does different farting noises.
And you hide it behind someone and make it go off.
I can't believe you never had one.
Used to be whoopee cushions back in my day on the teacher's chair. Remember those?
Yes, I loved them.
Hi everyone from a Coleman Associates. Lillian started it, not us. Hi to Cheryl, he says good morning from an absolutely freezing eastern Washington state. And Jeannie says good morning to you. I just hope that something makes you all smile today. It is important to enjoy and share happiness with others, so sending a smile to you all. We always try and send you the smiles here and bring you the fun. So if you haven't got anything to smile about today, stick with us. Guarantee you will have watching us. Joe says good morning from a frigid South Dakota. It was minus 38 when I got up this morning. Cold. Hi from Ohio, says Terry Anderson. Hey, and Maureen Stroud says, spending my birthday watching Crafters TV. Well, many happy returns, Maureen, and thank you for choosing us on your birthday. I hope you have a great day. And Eleanor says, hi again. Are you a bit jealous of the girls' garden party, Ben? They will let you in if you wear Sarah's wig, and you can get some tea and cake too. They'll never know. Yes, maybe that is what I will do after the show. I'll just walk in with Sarah's wig on, do my best Sarah impression, and go, well, yay, what you doing here, like? Looks like it's off the chart, thebomb.com. And I'm not singing me, like. And they'll be like, oh, Sarah, come in, have a cup of, and I'll swish my hair around a bit. Anyway, let's get started. So I'm going to get told off for mucking around in a minute. Let's get going with the Wisteria Masterclass selection. So with all of these that you're going to see in this show, they are smaller bundles. Basically, what happens with the Nature's Garden collections, the consumables tend to go first, the paper bags, the vellums, all these kind of things. So we bundle together the smaller collection so that you can grab them. This is a great buy. You're saving $27.87 or $36.31 on this set. £52 or $67.95 for the Wisteria collection. It's actually a 30% saving, then less your discount. Now you're going to get all of your flower forming foam in here. This is a 12-piece set. You're getting 4 sheets of each of the 3 colours that you're seeing in this collection. And then also to work in conjunction with this, I mean, these dyes obviously you can use with lots of other materials, not just the flower forming foam, but these are the dyes that you're going to use to create your own beautiful wisteria flowers. So those play very nicely together. Then on top of that, you're getting loads of metal for your money here. You're getting that timeless cameo, which is that beautiful nesting frame set. The ornate window. Saw that earlier on one of Debbie's demos. Really, really super useful window is that. Then you're going to be getting your whimsical wisteria, great for building up your layers. So again, if you like to create, sort of 3D cards or cards that have like, lots of intricacies to them, that's great because you can multi-cut all of the leaves and the vines there, of course, too. Then you're going to get your beautiful trailing wisteria for your edgeable effects. You've got stamp and die sets in here too. This one, we saw earlier on your Wisteria Blossom. So, you're stamping that, you're colouring it in, multi-cutting it to create beautiful hanging vines from all of your projects. Then you've got your timeless bird cage, really beautiful die that you can use across lots of different sets that we've brought to you over the years. And then you've got your today and always. So this is all of those beautiful sentiments. Lots of kind of just because sentiments in there. Perfect as well, actually, some of these sentiments for, I know we don't like to make them or think about making them, but sympathy cards. There's some really nice sentiments in there if you're ever looking for a sympathy sentiment. More sentiments here that you can kind of make yourself, really, because this one here is the Friends die. Gorgeous font on that again, but then you've got lots of stamps to be able to build up your own sentiments. So best friends forever, friends make the world a better place, and friends are the family we choose for ourselves. And then you've got beautiful, which you saw on one of Debbie's demos earlier on in Wake Up Call. Have a beautiful day. Life is beautiful. You are a beautiful friend. You're also going to get the embossing folder and stencil set, creating that wonderful wisteria flower there. As I say, we were talking about this earlier on, but that would be a lovely card on its own, wouldn't it? Adding a little sentiment, maybe a little embellishment on there. Amazing. And then lastly is your rustic window 3D embossing folder. So much depth and detail on that one. It really is a stunner. All of that for £52 or $67.95. No, I know they're not. Charlotte's just gone, they're not grapes. And I know that it's wisteria, but we were saying like how they could be, it could be grapes if you wanted it to be, particularly the with the flower forming foam, you could make little grapevines. Right. Lynn, the Go Live, it's all right, Charlotte. Lynn says, the sun is shining on the Isle of Wight today. It's shining out here today as well, actually, 9 degrees when I went out for lunch. Catherine's in from Virginia. Dee Shah says, hey, Ben and Debbie, from a very sunny and hot Nairobi, Kenya.
Oh, that's a new one.
That's the first time I've ever seen a message from Kenya. That's amazing. Dee, hey, how are you? Lovely to have you with us. And Sandra says, Ben, what is the monthly makes program that is on 2 times tomorrow? So we've got a wrap up basically of all of the best deals from the month. So it's all of the items from the last month which are still in stock. We're going to bring you the best deals on those across those 2 shows tomorrow. That's basically what that is in the lineup. Shall we get started? Because I feel like I've been talking for about... All right, Charlotte, did you hear that? I went, shall we get... She went, yes. Right, Debbie, it's over to you. Charlotte's bored of me.
Yeah, we definitely want to get to see what's in this beautiful collection. I adore this, and I hope you adore it as much as me. Now, I want to use 3 of the things that I think really do encompass this whole wisteria collection.
Yeah.
So one of them is that rustic window embossing folder. It is so beautiful. I'm also going to be using the timeless birdcage, and we're going to be using the whimsical wisteria as well. I love this one. It's great for adding all those accessories. So with this one, you can see you're getting all these leaves. This is the one you're going to be using in time and time again. Whenever you've got anything, even if you're not using the wisteria, you're going to be using these leaves because they work so well with so many different things. So let's pop these ones to the side, and we're going to have, first of all, that embossing folder.
Yeah.
So the first thing I want to do, I want to emboss just a piece of our white multi-purpose cardstock. So I'm popping that in there, and I'm going to bring in the Gemini, we have platforms, our magnetic shim, our plastic shim, and then our top plate. That's what you need for a 3D embossing folder. Now, if you've got any other die cutting machine on the market, just refer to your user manual. It will tell you then what you use for your 3D embossing folder.
Yeah.
If it was a 2D embossing folder, just your top and bottom cutting plate. So it's nice and easy. If you have the Gemini MIDI, it will go through as it is because your folder pretty much is your platform. So
That's it. And of course, it's simple to use, isn't it?
absolutely.
Without the electricity as well.
What is it then? What's that saying? I know there's a saying. There's a saying. What's the saying?
Simplicity
without electricity. I did hear that Leanne said she was going to get that put on the box, didn't she?
Where did you hear that?
It was in the show. She said, "Leave it with me."
Oh, you were
and
watching
I'll do that. Yeah, I was watching.
I think no. I think what she said was she was going to like make a get one for me and get them to put it on one for me, and then if more people ask for it, they then put it on all the others as well.
Oh, I see. Yes. But look at this. This is just white cardstock. Look at that level of embossing on there. Absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
Now, what I am going to do with this, we're going to bring in our ink pads for this one.
Oh, nice.
Now, I've got our Palfig. I haven't got my crushed. There's not a crushed velvet on the shelf, but I have got a plum pudding. I know, I couldn't find
there's definitely a crushed velvet doing the rounds.
There's got to be one somewhere, yeah. But I just thought the plum pudding's on there. It's very similar, so I'm going to bring that one in. We've got Frosty Jade, and yeah, which we need in the studio today. It's a bit chilly. And we've got our green topaz as well. So the first thing I want to do is to bring in the Frosty Jade, which is our, the sort of lightest colour of that green.
Yeah.
So let me just grab myself an ink applicator. And we will pop one on. Got to find a little topper for that. So there we go. And then we're just going to bring this in. Now I want to, I'm not worried about the inside here because I'm going to be covering more or less that up. But what I do want to do is just between the wisteria, I want to just bring in that lighter green.
Yeah.
So just so, and really, so we're not going too much over over that green, over the wisteria, because what we want to do is we want to be creative with a darker colour, but we just want to also get that colour near as possible to that wisteria.
That's it. If you want blending tools, we've got a bundle of round blending tools and refills with the craft mat. If you like more to use your square one, it's a rectangle with your refills and your craft mat. And then we've also got a generic blending tools collection as well. So whichever blending tool you like, then and you need to stock up, it's all there on the website at crafterscompanion.com or .co.uk or .eu.
Oh, you do make me laugh, Ben. Make me laugh so much.
By the way, Lillian's message to say, hey, it was Debbie who was the one who brought into the convo, you know.
Well, someone highlighted it.
And Lillian also says, I tormented many teachers with a whoopee cushion.
The what teacher? Oh, many teachers.
I tormented many teachers with a whoopee cushion.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you remember they used to have like proper joke shops back in the day, didn't they?
Yeah.
Like a shop.
Oh, I remember that. Going into joke shops,
yeah.
yes.
Like, where did they all go? And you could buy like the chewing gum that would turn your mouth funny colours, or like the chewing gum where you'd offer someone and it'd come out and snap their finger.
Snap your finger, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, not snap it, but, you know, like bite it.
It used to hurt.
It did used to hurt. And you'd have like the electric shock handshaker thing. And then you could get like the fake animal droppings that you can leave. Not that I ever went in them. I mean, that's what I was told that you could get in them.
I remember having a pen that electrocuted you when you push the vitamin at the top. Did you not have one of those?
I didn't have one of those. No.
Yeah, that hurt as well. Yeah.
Well, so you go, here you go, borrow my pen, and then.
Yeah, and you press the top of it, and it electrocutes you.
Oh, and you buy caps. Yeah, Charlotte was saying that she used to buy caps from her joke shop as well.
Oh, I used to love them, and you throw them down on the floor and frighten people.
It used to be like
Bang.
Kids always used to buy them at primary school and like bring them in, like chuck them on the floor in assembly or something, and they'd get told off. I never did anything like that. No, I didn't. I was very good at school.
I can imagine you were a good boy.
I was. Never had a detention. Never had a detention the whole time that I was there.
I didn't know that. Is that true, what they're saying?
What, that I went to Eton?
No. That you went to a boarding school?
I went to boarding school. My parents sent me away. I was from 9 till when I was 16. Yeah, I was away. No, it's a true story.
Is it true?
Yeah, it sent me away.
Wow.
I got a music scholarship at Exeter Cathedral School. No, and so it meant that they didn't have to pay. No, I'm telling you the truth. Why would I lie about that? I thought you were telling me. I went away for 6 years because I played a few musical instruments, and because I got a scholarship, my parents didn't have to pay like the huge amount of money. So I did go to boarding school. Yeah. It was getting all the questions to me, isn't it? Yes, it was boys only.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's where you got your posh voice from, then, Ben.
I don't think I've got a posh voice.
Oh, you have got a posh voice.
I don't think I have.
Did you make all your school friends laugh? Did you used to do impressions?
No, I was quiet.
Oh, was you?
Yeah, really quiet and shy. Wouldn't say boo to a goose. I'm a bit like that in real life now, actually.
Well, Laura just says that's because you're boring.
Yeah. So. I'm not even asking that question, or I'm even going to entertain that question that Charlotte has just asked me in my ear. That's a strange question to ask. I went away for 3 years to the first school where I was away in the week and then I'd come home at weekends. And then I went from that school to another school so when I was 13 till I'd finished my GCSEs, where I used to enjoy like being, because we used to have Saturday school as well. And so I used to stay like term on term pretty much. Used to like go in September, come home for Christmas, then stay till whenever Easter is. I missed home initially. This is a conversation for another day, but I still remember the first day that my parents dropped me off when I was 9, and I screamed the boarding house down because I was that devastated about being left. I don't want to talk about that. It's bringing back some horrible memories.
Oh, it's getting triggers.
Anyway, let's talk about this beautiful bit of art that Debbie is currently creating over the other side of the studio.
Yeah, absolutely. So now what I'm going to do, we've just seen me paint that while we've been talking about Ben being held up in boarding school. It's so easy to just follow an embossed image. I love painting an embossed image. I love using alcohol inks as well. They're great. But what I love using ink pads because I think they are just a really cool medium to be able to do backgrounds with and to paint onto. Now what I am going to do, I'm just going to, just a little bit, I'm going to I'm just going to add some water to my watercolour cardstock. I want to add a fair bit. I don't want to saturate it, but I want enough ink because what I want to do is go in with my ink pad. I'm putting that down onto here, and then I want to pick that up, and then I just want to do some splats over the top. So I don't want it to be I was going to put a lighter colour on first, so it was actually onto light. Like the pig, I was going to use the foul fig onto the background is what I was going to use. Yeah. But if you use the pale fig, it gives you a pale sort of lilac background. Yeah. And then flick your darker one onto there.
Oh, nice.
So just doing it like that. Then that gives you a really cool background to be able to, I'm not going to do it because it'll just take too long with this one demo. I'm putting ink everywhere. Look, I've just covered the counter with ink.
Oops.
Oops. It's all right, Jake's in, Tracy's not. Jake's he'll be fine with that. Then using your wisteria here, cut those out, and then what will happen, let me just find mine and bring them in, you'll actually have little wisteria like this, which has like the speckles on them.
Oh, nice.
Where you cut them out. So it just takes a little difference just to cut them out of your...
Idea.
Yeah, and it just gives you something a little bit different. Now, if you was to do it on these tiny pieces once you cut it out, you're just getting it everywhere. Well, you can got lots of cutouts from this one piece of card. So that's a really nice technique just to be able to create a little bit of difference in your wisteria. That one, I think we're pretty dry, but I have got another one which I've already coloured and cut to shape. So I'm going to bring that one in as well. And all I've done is I've created, because I like to create mats and layers. So I've cut out my silver, and it's the matte silver from our luxury card. I've then got our black cardstock, and I've kept those pieces to cut out because I want to use those to cut the bird cage out.
Luxury cardstock, by the way, if you shop today, you'll find that on any 4 for 30 or 42 deal currently, in all of the different colours that we've got. So the gold and the silver and the green and the ice blue and the red. We will show those a little bit later on. I love those collections that we do. You get a bit of glitter, don't you? A bit of mirror and a bit of matte mirror. Lovely set of
yeah, it's so amazing.
Card.
You can never have enough card, can you? Because it is the one thing, because it's consumable, you're using it time and time again.
Just whilst we're watching Debbie's stick cater, Sharon has joined us from Maryland, and Christine McCrone, who says, hey everyone from Derby. Hey to Kendall, who's in from a cold Minnesota, -8 in Minnesota. Kimberly Fisher joins me from my second favourite place in the US, Weeki Wachee in Florida.
Weeki Wachee.
Mechanicsburg is my favourite place, yes. Mechanicsburg and Weeki Wachee.
Are they going to be turning up somewhere soon?
Yeah, they are.
Yes.
How did you know about that? Have you been...
Just because I heard that you were making a song.
It's that's why I brought my laptop in today, because I've done all the cuts and I just need to glue it together.
Oh, so you've done it all?
But then it's not going to be on here. I think it would just be on my little Facebook page. But I just need to do a little video. So that will be coming soon.
Oh, I can't wait. That'd be amazing.
Weekly Watching Mechanicsburg do feature. I can confirm that. Sylvia Sad says hello from sunny York. Hello. And lots of people just enjoying this demo. Robbie says, I love that idea, Debbie, that to do with the wisteria.
Yeah.
And hey to Rosalind, who says, hello from Maryland, everyone. I'm listening and watching whilst doing my hair.
Oh, nice.
Lovely.
Very nice. I got up early this morning, so I thought I'll curl my hair today. I'll give it a wash, curl my hair. And I literally looked in the mirror and I thought, I really can't be bothered.
I was going to say, it doesn't look very curly.
No, it's not very curly. I just couldn't be bothered. I was being very, very lazy.
That's upside down.
Yeah, so thank you for looking. It's because I was thinking of my hair then. Yeah, we had upside down wisteria then. So there we go, let's pop that onto there. So that's given us our little stepper card at the front. And then we've got our wisteria here. And then the last thing I want to do is bring in this bird cage. I love this. I think it's absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful die. It cuts incredibly well. And it is just one of those really pretty dies that you can put on so many different things. This collection truly is beautiful. Everything about it, every single piece you use out of this collection is so usable in many ways, and I'm definitely what I call a pretty crafter. I love crafting with pretty dies, pretty embossing folders. This one is absolutely gorgeous. So now look at that. I mean, it really is such a beautiful design. Now what I've done is I've cut that out again because we've used the silver and the mirror card in, the silver card and the black. What I've done, just got two already here, I've cut them out of black and the silver, so when we matte and layer them onto each other, it gives just a really slight shadow effect,
yes,
which is going to make that shown. So I'm going to use my piece of card here and I'm just going to take my dotty tape pen. Now if you don't have a dotty tape pen, we are out of stock of them, but you can use your precision nozzle bottle for your tacky glue, or you can actually die cut it out of your double-sided adhesive
yes,
sheets, and then die cut it, and then you'll make them all into stickers as well. So there's other ways, and then the other way is having your Xyron machine if you've got a Xyron. We do still have some on the website and in that amazing sale.
23, the BOGO 23.
Yeah, how amazing is that? Absolutely gorgeous. Right, so we're going to place this. So this is why I wasn't worried about colour in the middle, because this is going to go onto the inside there. And all I'm going to do is I want to add my foam pads into the centre point, so they're not seen. So let me just grab some. They're a bit too little. I had some earlier and now I've lost them. Typical. Oh, there they are. These ones will do nicely. These are sort of the longer ones, so they will go along that line, which means you won't be able to see them. So let's take those backings off, and then we're going to do the same along the bottom. So this will just keep them into place, and then pop them into that middle design. And then all I've got to do is use our leaves and our wisteria around the edges. So let's pop that right in the centre there, like so. And then we've got our wisteria. I've got some other bits here as well, so let me bring those in. I've used that beautiful die again, and I've done it again. I do love to matte and layer because I like that shadow effect. So first of all, I'm going to put the black on the bottom, like so. And then we're going to lay down just a white on top, which is going to really make it pop, and add that slight shadow in underneath. So let's just bring that one out. And you only have to just slightly do it. If you do it too much, then it'll just look like you've got double vision. So yeah, and you then won't want to look at it because it'll make you go dizzy. So just be mindful of that. So I've got have a and day. Beautiful so have day. A beautiful day. So let's pop those into place. Oh, I'm taking all my little things here. Let's use my foam pads. Put one on there.
Lots of love for this card coming together. Lillian says, I love the bird cage.
Me too.
Kathy joins us from Missouri. And Alison, you're joining us on Thursday, aren't you, for the craft along? She's in from a sunny Aberdeenshire. I love Aberdeen.
Nice.
Making a card using the Daisies collection whilst watching, she says. Rhonda's in from Chicago. And hi to Spider's Corner, who says, afternoon, crafty people. This is looking fabulous.
Why, thank you.
Lillian says, you had a joke shop, Lillian. My joke shop doubled up as a stationery shop. It was heaven. They had artist quality watercolouring pencils which were sold individually. I was obsessed. Oh, it's not yours. Oh, the joke shop which was near you. Sorry, it's just, all right, Charlotte. Gosh, Charlotte's been really snappy. No, but it read like my joke shop, as in the one that I ran. All right, Charlotte. Charlotte, it's like...
Have you upset Charlotte today, Ben?
Have I what? I don't know. She's been really... She's given me a bit of a roasting in my ear. Anyway, I can't remember what I got up to with that message. But Lillian said she'd go into the joke shop, obviously not her own joke shop. I mean, who would have thought that? And she would buy watercolour pencils and then get something from the joke section. And Zoe says, can we see a demo of the Xyron being used? I've never seen one. I don't know if we've got one.
Yes.
To hand. Potentially later on we could. Oh, we're going to. Oh, all right.
Just going to do it. Shall we
Potentially
just
later
do
on
it?
we'll have a look at that for you, Zoe.
I can do it now. Let me show my card, and then we can do it right now. Right now. Right here. Right now.
Right here.
There we go. But tell me which one is on the website, because I only have a 3-inch one here.
Stand by, we're going to find out.
It doesn't matter, because if it's a 1.5 inch, it's just half of this size.
Yeah.
So it means there's still lots you can get through. So basically, this is your Xyron. You've got your piece that comes out here. I'm not going to take it out too much because I don't want to waste it. And inside here, it's sticky. You hear? Sticky.
Oh, yeah.
Sticky. So, oh, that's this one, isn't it?
So this is on the web. For 23p?
Wow. Literally, so where it's sticky, stick whatever you want to die, whichever your die cuts to go through. And then if I turn that round, you literally pull that through like so. Okay, now this is the best bit because it's very satisfying. Hold the top and whip it off. Literally whip it. And I say that because if you do it slowly, it doesn't whip it all off and it pulls more of it out and you waste it.
So, have to whip it.
That's why whip it.
Whip it good.
Whip. So that's now encapsulated between those two sheets.
Yeah.
Now what I always do is I give it a good rub, because what I'm doing is heating up the glue, making sure it sticks to all that intricate die cuts. So it's just making sure we've got all that. Then on the back, just give that a rub down with your burnishing tool, so your scoring tool. Just do that. And then on the top, it's got not a decorative, it's got a protective, that's the word, a protective seal which comes with top. So what happens, all the glue that was on this sheet has now transferred through the die onto here. So this is sticky, but the other pieces are stuck on the back. Now what's happened is there's no stickiness on here, no sticky residue. So when you peel this, now this is my biggest tip, take it from the back and peel it from the back.
Clever.
And it's so much easier to take the whole thing off. And look at that, we've now got, let me bring in my
how sticky is it? I just want to come in.
Very sticky. And it won't come away, it's stuck on my finger.
Oh. Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Very sticky. It won't come off.
Put it on my waistcoat. No, because we're going to
you've got sticky on your waistcoat.
Take that in.
That is, you're holding it.
Take it.
It's such a joke. No, you're tearing it, Benjamin.
Ow!
So place it on there, and literally then what I do is I burnish from the back. So just burnish that down, and then that's it. It's all nothing on there at all, no stickiness, and that's how they work. So grab yourself one. When you buy something, buy one, get another one for 23 pence, which is amazing, absolutely amazing.
Do you know what? That's why I love this channel so much. Zoe messages in going, never seen the Xyron being used, can I see a demo? And then we just do it. Like, where else would that happen? Nowhere else. That's why we're so amazing, and that's why I'm blowing our trumpet. Thank you, Debbie, for that.
You're very welcome.
Zoe, there you go. You're welcome. Shaddai says, Xyron makes a real difference to all intricate dies, and Rosalind says, love all my Xyrons, the 3, 5, 9 and 12 inch. What a lovely card though as well. Really, really beautiful. Let us have a little look at everything that you're going to get in this collection once again. Really big bundle for the price on screen. £52, £67.95 if you're platinum. You're saving 30%, less another 20 if you're platinum. So you get all of your flower forming foam in there. 12 sheets you're going to get in total. Then you've got, your upside down embossing folder. That one, of course, is your rustic window 3D embossing folder, no less. And then all of these beautiful stencils and that embossing folder in there too, to be able to create something as beautiful as this. Loads of sentiments in here too. So you've got your beautiful die with all of those stamps in there. You've then got your friend with all of those stamps, so you can build up your own sentences for your projects. Then you are going to get this set here, all of those stamps, things like with love and thank you so much and always in our thoughts. There's that stunning bird cage that we just ran through the Xyron. You've got your wisteria blossom, which is that stamp and die set. You have got edgeables, that trailing wisteria. You have got the whimsical wisteria, so great again for embellishments. Cutting some of these out and traipsing them and trailing them around your bird cage, or indeed around this window, which you're also going to get in this collection. Then you've got your timeless cameo, which is that beautiful set of frames, and last but by no means least, your wonderful wisteria, which are those dies to be able to cut out all of your flowers for your wisteria to create a beautiful little wisteria flower like that. This should be almost £93, $121. It is £52 today, or $67.95 if you're platinum. Pick that deal up. Do not miss out on it. Zoe just says, thank you ever so much, Debbie and Ben. Welcome. Gorgeous card, Debbie says, Mary, Pat and Crafty. Angie says, I love the card. Now, we've got some other deals on the show for you as well, which you might want to get your hands on. If you're watching on Friday, you will have seen the amazing Floribunda and Simply Said paper and vellum collection. Now, this is the Showstopper collection, which we do still have a handful of remaining if you want to snap this up. So you've got that brand new, gorgeous Floribunda 12x12 paper pad. You're getting 12 designs, 3 of each, giving you your 36 sheets, double-sided. If you haven't seen that, but if you love things like your Say It With Flowers, for example, you're going to absolutely go wild for that collection. That's included alongside your 8x3 Simply Said vellum pad. That comes with 12 different sentiments, but you get them each in the gold, the silver and the black on that wonderful vellum. And then everything else that you're seeing there, so your garden gnomes, your winter solstice, your daisies collection, which I don't think you can get anywhere else apart from this bundle, you're going to get 40 sheets of your pastel Centura Pearl, 10 of your purple, 10 of your orange, and you're going to get that 32 sheet make and send pad. That was £64 or $114 worth of product that you were picking up for an extra £45 or $64. And in total, you're only paying £52 or $72 for it. I can't believe that we've got any of that left, and the fact that we do tells me that we have a small amount. So if you missed out, grab it. You will love it. Value for money is off the chart. Hi to Denise, who says, oops, I'm late, sending hellos from Wisconsin. Hello to you. We are here, of course, for this masterclass, all to do with Nature's Garden. Can I just say, I've seen another question come in, which we'll tackle in a second. Any more questions, ask them, because that's what these masterclasses are for, getting the questions answered so that you can go away and use all of these products like an absolute pro. And also, any pictures? Send in your pictures. We would have to have a look at those. Anything that you've made with any of the collections on this show, or just generally. Do you know what? We're bringing the galleries back, because you know, we decided that we haven't had enough galleries recently, and I made the decision. Listen to me. I made the decision that we should try and do one gallery a day. One gallery a day. So that's what we're going to try and do. Today, just pictures, please, of your Nature's Garden makes. and anything else that you really want to send us. When we come back, we're having a break. We are going to look at the sunflower collection. We will look at some more of your pictures. Oh, by the way, the email address for pictures, studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. And then when we also come back, we'll have a look at the wonderful sunflower selection that we've got here. That's that email address. Send in your pics, folks. And if you don't have, a project that you've done recently, dog, cat, rabbit, we're not bothered. Send in the pics, and we'll be back in about 3 or 4 minutes' time.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Many of our viewers bring up time and time again, and that's our wax seal gate. Thinking, Joe, might not work as well because I've put too much. Oh, I've forgotten to put me thing in place.
Because I have a way of words that I think that doesn't engage with that and can come out all wrong. Water.
That wasn't the one you just washed your brush in, was it?
Sorry. Yes, but it doesn't matter.
No, it wasn't, was it? It was. Are you kidding?
I'm going to have to say, it's a slip of the tongue. I'm going to say it's maybe to do with my Scottish accent. I'm maybe going to say it's because of Mr. Ben Moseby. He is, well, yeah, he doesn't help matters.
I've made pots that have exploded when I fired them. I've done zips in inside out. It happens to everybody.
We've all spilt our glitter all over our project or knocked the water over.
You're right.
I've just noticed I've got my dress on inside out.
So I was messing about doing some backgrounds with the sparkling, took the lid off it and managed to catch the pot somehow, and the whole thing came towards me, down my front, across my lap, onto the floor.
I went to reach for the water and, do the tapping with the and so there was less tapping and more sort of a tsunami. I've got some.
Welcome back, everybody. Just to let you know, apologies, it's literally just sold out in the last few seconds. That Floribunda showstopper, gone, disappeared. Don't scream and shout, but it's now sold out, gone. A couple of quick questions. Crafty Angie says, I used a Xyron, and sometimes it left glue bogies on the open parts. Yep. How do you remove the glue bogies?
Yeah, so to not get them in the first place, make sure that you push them down well into the card. There is another technique that you can put it through your Gemini, and it works an absolute treat. I've already done it, so what I will show you, let's just pretend this is the die cut and it's stuck on your Xyron sheet. Let's just bring that in. So let's say that's your die cut, that's your Xyron carrier sheet underneath. Leave the seal on, the top seal on there. Then what you want to do is do it like you would emboss your die. So turn it over, put it onto there, put your rubber mat onto the top. So you just want to put your rubber mat onto the top, take out your magnetic shim and pop those through. And what that does, that will push all of the glue through to the other side, so that will all then go onto the carrier sheet. When you peel that off, I guarantee you there will be no glue bogies whatsoever. None at all. None at all. That works an absolute treat. So yeah, do that. And if not, just if you've got sort of small, so like here where I've done this sunshine, I've got no glue bogies on there because when the carrier sheet was on, I just massage it between my fingers to make sure that the glue goes up and down. Sorry, calling it glue bogies. I call them glue bogies.
No, I was just laughing how many times we said bogies today. Andy said bogies in the question, so bogies.
Yeah, absolutely. So Debbie was trying not to say them yesterday, and then I said them, and she went, "Oh, I say that, but I was trying not to say it." She said, "Is that okay?" I was
Bogies
like,
is okay.
Absolutely, absolutely.
The bogies. And Deneen, I think I might have called you Denise earlier, Deneen. I'm sorry about that. How do you say your surname as well? You have to let me know because I don't want to get that wrong. But Deneen asked the question. This is a good question. I've never heard this question asked before. Do dyes ever need maintenance to keep them healthy? Oh, what a great question.
It's a very good question. The question to that is, the answer to that is no.
Only other than like speaking, I mean that doesn't keep them healthy, but I suppose good housekeeping is making sure you keep them clean, isn't it?
Yeah, and the other thing is that to hold them down so dyes don't overlap when they're in the machine. All that will happen then is they will sort of dent into the other dye and they will still work, but to maintain them in that way, just don't put too many in together. And if you do put, so if you're using your whole of your Gemini plate and you want loads of dyes on there, tape them down so they don't shift and go on top of each other because they will dent into the other dyes. But apart from that, no, I mean your dye's going to last a long time. The other thing is if you use your dyes on something wet, which you shouldn't because if you're putting them through a Gemini, it's an electric machine. But if you do, let's say you haven't dried your paper off properly, you don't want your dyes to go rusty, so I would just make sure you dry them well. A lot of people used to put their dyes through years ago onto tumble drying sheets.
Oh yeah.
But actually when you do that, it can squish and make them a little bit damp. So when you're doing that, just make sure you dry them thoroughly afterwards. But apart from that, yeah, your dyes will look after themselves if you store them okay.
Lovely question. Eleanor says, an amazing deal for all those paper pads. I know, wasn't it? And Deneen also saying, gum erasers also help to get the glue boogers off. Boogers, bogies, boogers, whatever you want to call them. Right. Keep the questions coming in. We love that. And also keep the pictures coming in. We'll do a gallery in just a bit. But what a deal this is right now. If you are at a sort of £20, $20 budget today and you want to buy yourself something marvellous, then this is for you, friends, because it's the Sunflower collection. Again, such a beautiful collection is this. And I love the fact that we've got the flower-forming foam still left from this collection. So you can get this within the bundle. You're going to get 12 sheets in all of your sunflowery colours there. So that's all included. So it's 4 colours. And you're going to get 3 sheets of each. Then within this set, this one's actually called your sunflower bouquet. Basically, almost like building up your own sunflower with your different coloured ink. So you've got all of the stamps there are numbered for you, so you know exactly which one you're using when. Then you can create this gorgeous sunflower bouquet, and you get a little sentiment in there. Thank you so much. It's good, this, isn't it? For £17, $21, you're then also going to get Hello Sunshine. This is another one of those stamp and die sets where you get the sunshine in die form and then all of these sentiments here where you can create your own little sentence. So sending sunshine, sunshine and smiles, sunshine on a cloudy day.
Make my soul slip, slip away.
Thank you.
Thank you, Charlotte.
Charlotte said that was good. So good, in fact. Hello, sunshine. Sending you sunshine. You are my sunshine. My only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are grey. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. So don't take my sunshine away.
Oh, this is nice. Like a little sing-song. makes you happy, doesn't it? See, look, I mean, sunflowers make you happy.
Yeah, they just make you want to sing. Then you've got loads of stamps in this set as well. This one's called Sun-Kissed Wishes. So this is really super cute. Some of the verses: just a wildflower in love with the sunshine, wild like a flower, warm like the sun. Just a note, there's tons in there. And then you're also going to get in this set your Sunflower Spender, which is that gorgeous 5x7 creator card die. I mean, just beautiful. Great for paper piecing as well. And basically in this set, oh hello, you buy the die.
You get it, all the rest free.
Said that without moving my lips. You get all the rest free. £17.58 or $21.58 for that collection. Boom, Shack 8 Black. Right, let's have a look at it with our Debbie. I think she has got some finished samples to show us, and then we'll be delving in, I think, with that amazing die it looks like you're going to be using.
Yeah, absolutely. And I was going to show this stamp, but I haven't got one here. And the other one's on a board, so but I can show you exactly what it looks like, which is just like this one here, which I love. Oh, there we go. Right way round. And you've got the sentiments in there. It's such a beautiful collection. Look at this. I mean, really, really stunning. Being able to make all your flowers. I love that there's still quite a bit of really pretty items in here. This is beautiful. I mean, absolutely stunning. You've got the die to make those flowers. I love that because what's happened is they've took the top out. So that's the same die that we're going to be using. Let me bring that in. But they've taken the top piece out of it, which looks amazing. It's got nobody's name on there, so I don't know who's made that, but it is very pretty. Lots of different ways that you can use the dies and the stamps and everything else that's in this collection. And I also love that you can use it on so many of our different paper pads as well. That paper pad bundle you were showing, I showed it yesterday, Ben. It's brilliant, isn't it? Is the Floribunda, is that the one that sold out?
It's gone.
I'm saying it, and as I was saying it, I thought that's the bundle.
Yeah, it was amazing. I'm surprised it was still even here, but the last few that we had got snapped up as soon as we mentioned it.
Can you buy that separately though? Oh, no. You can't.
You can obviously buy the extra bits and pieces, like the extra paper pads separately.
Right.
That came with it as the showstopper.
No, but the Floribunda
you can't.
Yeah,
no.
That's a shame. That's a shame. I'm not surprised. What a beautiful paper pad.
It was beautiful.
Right, so what I'm doing here, you can see this die comes in two parts. We've got that outside cutting edge and the inside part to it as well. So what that means is that using the frame, you can cut the whole piece out. So I am just going to do that with this piece of card. Now I am using my Gemini, but I'm just showing you that you can use this on your Gemini Junior plates. So we're just going to send that one through. So nice and easy. But what the die also does is a creator card die.
Yeah.
Debbie had a masterclass yesterday with the creator card dies, so and she showed some amazing tips on there. But what I love about the versatility of a die that also has that cutting edge is it means that you can do both pieces together, and I'll show you what I mean by that. So that one cuts out our whole piece. I mean, that is just stunning. And to think in one pass through the Gemini, which just shows how good our Gemini is, you're being able to cut all those pieces out. So let's just gently take that, wiggle all those pieces from there, and you can see all that piece of just, I mean, I poked them out, but actually let me just bring that one in, that I've got all them pieces out of one pass through your machine, which is amazing. So that gives you your outside cutting edge. Now, if I was to just use my die, so I've got a, this is a half a 6 by 8 1/4. This is half a A4 size card folded over. If I was to just use this die without the outside cutting edge, that would just cut through to my actual card design. So if I bring this one in, I'll show you exactly what I mean. Just see me cut that, so it will then cut that whole frame inside that piece of card. So we've now got our outside cutting edge and our inside edge, which means we can then place this one over the top that creates that beautiful framing, but actually it's like an aperture card. So absolutely beautiful. Now I've just got some papers that I've used here that we're going to pop inside. I've got a feeling these papers were from my Daisy.
Oh,
as I turn it over. I was thinking Sarah's Country Lane, but then I thought it wasn't Country Lane. Then as I turned it over, I realised it was the Daisy, which shows you they match really well with the sunflower collection. Just going to grab my tape pen. So this is going to go on the inside. So that will decorate that front. And that's a classic example of how you can use different papers that are just going to work really well. Let's do that way round. So let's decorate the inside. I do love it. That's the other reason I like an aperture card, because I like decorating the inside.
Yeah.
If you did want to, because a lot of people message and say, well, how do you put your sentiment? I would just put mine on the back. So literally either stamp it out or put it on another piece of card. So that does the front of there. And then what I want to do is I want to create that shadow effect over the top. So I want to leave just a tiny bit of white. So if I was to glue the this side, what will happen, it might have some glue that will go through to the other side. So what I want to do is glue this part of my card. So just bringing in a scrap piece of paper, I'm going to just bring my dotty tape pen in, and we're going to just go round. I'm not going around the edges because there's not a lot round the edges, but I am just making sure it goes all over those flowers, like so. I mean, it doesn't have to catch on every single bit. It's just as long as it holds quite a bit of that. And then what I also want to do is turn this one over and just go again with a dotty on the edge. So we make sure that adheres really well and doesn't come away. All the way round, just those dots around the side. And then when we place this onto here, what I am going to do is use that so I can see my white better. So if you have that darkest piece around, you'll be able to see exactly where you want your white to come through. So I'm going to just slightly take it to the right-hand side. And I'm just making sure that all the way down, it's giving me that same amount all over. So it's not too much, but it just creates that beautiful shadow in. And then when you turn it over, use your scoring tool and then just burnish that down. And again, I'm doing that from the back because it doesn't then pick up anything. And that will stick beautifully down, and then none of that feels sticky.
Yeah.
And then when you close it, you can close that and it's not going to. You might find it a little bit, you'll find tiny little bits on the front, but that won't really matter. So we're popping that down there. Now what I have done is I've stamped out that stamp set. So I will explain what I've done. So I've popped that onto here. I mean, look how beautiful
Very
this
pretty,
is.
isn't it?
Now it comes in different parts. So what you would then do, I'll show you exactly what I've used here. I've used for the leaves, you can see I've got my lightest, which is my spring meadow, so you would stamp that down. The stamp is a guide, and you do it onto your stamping mat, and then you would stamp your flowers, and then you would stamp your leaves, and it all comes together. And then for that inside bit, I've used my lemon tonic, I've used my seal brown, and I've used the honey pot as well, so you can see that coming round. And you get the stamps to layer over each other. And honestly, that is one of the nicest stamps I've used that layers up, and look how pretty it is. It's absolutely beautiful. So I've just used that onto my nesting dies. So I've just used my nesting dies to create that base layer and also that matten layer onto that gold, because I thought that would match really well with that yellow cardstock. And then this is going to go on the inside of our card. So we're just going to pop this in the centre. So I want to make sure that is centre-wise. Yep. Looks so pretty, doesn't it?
I was just thinking, this is going to, I know it's not finished yet, but it's going to look amazing, but it's very doable, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? It's such a gorgeous collection, but this is very doable even if you're new to card making. And that's what I love about what you guys show us here, is that the finished item looks very profesh, but to get to it can be very achievable a lot of the time.
Yeah, and it's just knowing sometimes what to do, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, so I've got my piece here, and I'm going to just pop that to, I think I'm going to have that just over on the side. So I just want to put a little bit there because, and in fact, I think we're okay to put some across there because it won't go through because it's our dots. So let's just place that there. So I've got my filled with, and then we're going to put filled with sunshine.
Are you doing requests today as well?
Oh, requests? Well, yeah, it depends what they are. If it's a request I can do, absolutely.
Good. Because
Absolutely.
after this demo, just Sarah's wanting some info on plate combinations with 3D embossing folders.
Ah,
She's not quite sure, so I wondered if we could show her maybe.
Yeah, and that's why I
demo.
do try and recap on them, because
Yeah.
I know a lot of people struggle with platforms, so it's always good to recap. Yeah, absolutely. So again, behind, putting that down, and there we go. We've got our beautiful sunflower.
that's gorgeous.
I mean, it's such a lovely design, isn't it? Because and actually, Ben, it's all because of that front create a card.
Yeah.
Which is just beautiful, and then to have something so pretty on the inside, yeah, it's just really lovely.
My favourite demo of the day so far.
Ah, there we go.
I think, you know, because the fact that it was nice and easy to follow, the finished card you get is amazing, but it's just such a lovely, bright, happy, smiley collection,
Yes,
is this?
absolutely.
And it's got to be the deal of the show, surely. Hopefully fits everyone's pocket, because basically you buy the dies, or the die, and you get the rest for free within this collection, which is amazing. So it's that one actually. So you buy those two together and you get the rest for free. So you've got that beautiful 5x7 creator card that you've just seen Debbie using there, with that outer die as well, of course, again, so you can cut that out as a panel, layer it over the top of your card as you've just seen. And then you've also got this set here, so that's the beautiful stamp and die set, which is Sunshine. That's what you're paying for, and the rest of it, all of the stamps and your flower forming foam, free. This is a lovely set as well. Again, just making really vibrant cards, you know, maybe just stamping that out, colouring it in, adding a little sentiment on a smaller card. I think some of these would look beautiful. Rise above the storm and you will find the sunshine. Wild like a flower, warm like the sun, and just a wonderful, sorry, just a wildflower, I should say, in love with the sunshine. So that you're getting. Also the sunflower bouquet, sort of the build up of different colours and layers there you've got with this collection. That's what Debbie also used in that last demo. That you're getting, and of course 12 sheets of your flower forming foam. So all of that within the bundle you are getting for free. £17.58, $21.58. Great value for money. Gorgeous, says Cheryl. Hi to Coletta, who's just popping in from Kansas. Cheryl also says, I have to say that chatting with you all has absolutely made my Monday morning. Thank you, everyone, really. Well, that is lovely, and that's what we're here for, isn't it? Building that crafty community. What a pretty card, says Adriana. Mary Pat 1000 says, lovely card, Debbie. And also, should we, I know we're going to move on, because what we want to do in a minute is just show you some of our last chance saloon items. Did you quickly want to show Sarah that combination for
Absolutely.
so it was for cut and emboss, 3D embossing folders.
3D embossing.
Yeah.
So let me find that 3D embossing. So we've there we go. There we go. So 3D embossing. All you need for your 3D embossing is your plastic shim, your magnetic shim, then your folder with your medium, and then your top plate on top of that. So what I would absolutely recommend is you always have, we always say to have a hard plate top and bottom.
Yeah.
It's the only time when we tell you to use your softer plate, but it's still hard enough to go through. But never put this one, because it's a floppy shim. So never put that on the bottom with your plastic shim, and then like that. Always put your hard ones on the bottom. So you've got your top plate. So your plastic shim, your magnetic, your folder, and then your top plate on top of that. If you were using a 2D folder, you literally just use, so our textured embossing folders that come out last week, just your top and bottom plates. So hopefully that helps.
There you go, Sarah. Let us know. Hopefully that will set you on the right path. Crafty Andy says, Debbie, your cards are stunning.
Oh,
And
thank you.
Joe Holzer says, I love the sunflower collection. Now, get ready, right? Because this is like last chance saloon we're walking into now. But also, this is like pocket money prices coming up for you here. So if you've got literally, I don't know, $5 to spend today, get ready, because this is an unbelievable section for you here. So the Beautiful collection, metal die, bumbling in the flowers, normally $12.99, $19.99, £3.11,
Wow.
or $4.79. It's beautiful. This one is a 5x5 die. It's like again like a creator card die, really giving you that really beautiful circle effect in the centre with the honeycomb, with the butterfly. Perfect for shakers, perfect for your paper piecing and colouring. I'm sure Sarah was saying when we had this on a little while back, this is one of her favourite dies that we've done. And for that price today, you cannot go wrong. Sorry, I'm just laughing. I saw a T-shirt on Facebook the other day. It really tickled me, and it was the anatomy of a bumblebee.
Oh, okay.
And so the bee was on this T-shirt, and then at the bottom there was a little arrow at its bum, and it said bum, and then an arrow up the side going bull bee. And it just really made me laugh. Bum, bull bee. I might get it. Definitely is a me kind of joke.
I love that, yeah.
£3.11, $4.79. Miss these, miss out, because they're going to fly out the door. And it is an absolute steal. So that's one of the first items that we've got in our Last Chance Saloon section. What you got?
Oh, I've got another one as well. Sweet as honeycomb. Honestly, these are incredible value. Stick these in. I mean, what great Secret Santa presents.
Yeah.
What great tombola presents if you're doing a craft stall, which would be amazing. I mean, lucky dip parcels for your craft club, only $3.89 again. I can't believe we've still got some of the Beautiful ink in this collection left because it was so popular, but it definitely won't last forever at this price. £3.11 or $4.78 if you're in the Platinum Club. Absolutely amazing. Love this one, Ben.
Yeah, that's going to fly. But we're just highlighting all of these because they've been very busy on the website. I've then still got one from the chinoiserie collection. I remember when we launched this, I can't believe that we still got items available. And whilst this, yes, is from the chinoiserie set, it's a super usable stamp and die set is this. You've got the dies there to be able to cut out your image, but then also you've got those beautiful stamps in there too. So you can create that wonderful bouquet. You've got bloom where you are planted, make every day beautiful. So it's 8 pieces in total really that you're going to get. £3.59 or $4.06 if you're platinum. That is £15, $16.95 worth of products. I love that idea. And do you know what? As much as you think to yourself, what's Debbie doing talking about Secret Santa? It's going to happen again this year. Christmas will be back in December, newsflash, so you may as well get the deals at 319 days apparently till... Oh, I thought you were being... I was going to say, it can't be 319. Can we work it out now, please? Thank you. Oh, you're close. 329 days to go. But it's worth doing, isn't it? You know, getting these little bits and pieces, getting gift ideas for crafty friends. I don't know. Maybe, you know, you're looking for little items to put in like a present drawer. Maybe you just want to treat yourself and just pick up these deals because, you know that you're going to use this. They're all 70% off. They're all, you know, pounds and cents. Stick your hand down the back of the sofa, you'll probably find that much. Do not miss out on these. Now, next item.
Yes, another chinoiserie.
I
know, which is amazing. This one was my favourite stamp set. It was the Temple. It's absolutely beautiful. It really does scream that all sort of authenticity of China, really.
Yeah.
It's so beautiful. Such a lovely temple. You've got the flowers there in the stamp set. Some really nice sentiments as well. You've got the Chinese writing. I think... if I'm right, that was live, laugh, love, I think is the symbols.
I think you are correct, yes.
Yes, on there as well. So
what
it
a
was
memory.
such a lovely stamp set, this one. And £2.39 we're doing it for.
Look at the platinum price.
I know, platinum price is £1.91. Another 70% off. It is quite amazing. You talk about Christmas and how quick it comes round. I've blinked. It's the end of January tomorrow. And honestly, how are we going into February? So quick. But yes, grab these bargains while you can because they really won't be around. There's a handful left and they'll be gone. So yeah, for $2.38 platinum price, that is an absolute steal for that stamp set.
Really ridiculous deals for you. This should be called the really ridiculous section. I want to show you in just, we could rename it. I want to show you some items from the Hummingbird collection in just a second, but we've got a little picture to show you first of all from the Lily collection. What a throwback. This is, I think this is before my time actually. the metal die ornate frame and corner. So when we sold this originally, it was $16.99 or $19.95. £4.07 if you're platinum today, or $4.78. You can see the size, and it's about 5 by 5 roughly. But do you know what? As much as that comes from a Lily collection, you could use that right across a whole host of different collections with that little frame there, the little corner there you've got as well. Multiple cut that to create your own frames. Fantastic value. So 2 dies for £4, $4.78. And then on top of that, you've got sets from one of my favourite collections of all time, the Farmhouse.
And such a good set to have. I'm not kidding you. Grab this one, $4.49 or $2.98. $2.98. That is crazy. Absolutely crazy. This one is beautiful. It's your build a flower here. It's May Your Day Bloom. You've got 19 elements, stamp and dies. I mean, just the vase in this one is a great one to have.
Yeah.
All those flowers to build it up with. You're going to be using this time and time again. Think of Mother's Day coming up, Easter. It's going to work on everything. I absolutely love this one, and I cannot believe you're saving 70% on that. So grab that one as well while it's around.
It's very similar, isn't it? If you enjoyed the Build a Bouquet stamp and die sets that we did, that's in that sort of vein, that you literally just create your own
so easy,
bouquet with a vase.
So simple. Yeah, absolutely.
And as Debbie was saying, do you know what? That price is just ridiculous, because you think how many times you're going to be using flowers on your projects throughout the year. That is... it should be £15 or $20. Look at the price. A few comments. We're going to continue with these. Sarah just says, Ben and Debbie, thank you so much for showing me the embossing folder plate sandwich use. That's what we're here for. Rhonda says the collection, the bee collection, was my first craft along with Debbie. Kate McQueen says, I love that collection. The bees, the Mancunian in me loves everything with bees. And Kate says, the chinoiserie collection is my all-time second favourite collection ever. What's your first? What's your first?
Yes.
My favourite collection, says Stephanie, are the Nature's Gardens line. I think I have all of them. Loving the show. And Debbie, you are perfect for demonstrating these, she says.
Oh, thank you very much.
And Rhonda says, Lily collection is my most favourite ever. The paper is amazing. I know someone, well, lots of people who love this next collection, which is the Hummingbird collection. I kind of feel like, I think this was launched originally when I was away, and it's kind of a collection that's sort of passed me by over the years. It did sell out very quickly, hence why we've only got just a few items left here. This one is your sweet hummingbird. So again, you've got that beautiful hummingbird stamp and the die to be able to cut that one out. This was sold for £8, $10. It's £1.91 if you're platinum. $2.39. No word of a lie. I mean, what can you buy for $1.91 these days? You couldn't get your lunch for that anymore, could you? Couldn't get a sandwich.
No, not at all.
But you can get some crafty goodness and a really lovely set from our Hummingbird collection for that deal. 70% off. It's 70% off across the range. Check all of these out on the website, but that is it. Once these are gone, that will be it. So don't miss out. You've got something, Debbie, from the Hummingbird.
Absolutely, and one that will go perfectly with that hummingbird, but also one that will go perfectly with that textured embossing folder that we bought out with the leaves. This one has that tropical feel to it. It's the fragrant florals. It's beautiful. You're getting 10 stamp and dies in this one, and honestly, you're going to be able to use this. I'll take my little sticker off the back. If I turn that round, the amount of flowers and leaves that you get on this one is insane. You will love it. If you've not seen the Hummingbird collection, honestly, guys, get this one in your basket. It's the one you're going to be using all the time because it's got those leaves in there, all that foliage, and all those flowers as well. It's such a beautiful set, this one. I'm really, really shocked we have this one still in stock, because for me, this was my much used die of that time. So £4.49 or $5.08, which is amazing. 70% off for a die set and stamp that you're going to be using time and time again. This is going to be going with all the new things that we brought out this week. The Flora Bunda, I know that's sold out now, but anyone that's waiting for their pads to get it in, this is going to work beautifully with that to adorn it, to add those extra embellishments, the textured embossing folders. I absolutely love that set. So I would go for this and that Hummingbird, and you've got like a lovely set there that's going to go with your new paper pads.
Absolutely. $3.59, $4.06. Sorry, I was just having a quick look at this next die that we've got, which is also from the Hummingbird collection. I thought I said hoovering hummingbird then for a second.
A hoovering.
I know you was what you said, it was hovering, but I just read it as hoovering. Can I borrow your glasses? They're definitely hovering hummingbird. It's about 5.5 by 5.5, this die that you're going to get. And pretty much like the die that you just saw Debbie demonstrated a few moments ago, you've got your inside part of the die with all of the intricacies, and then you've got your outer die there as well. So whether you want to cut it in straight to your card as like a creator card, or cut it out as a panel, then to be able to layer over the top, you can do. But it's 2 dies in total. Beautiful is this. Well, when we sold it originally, $15.99, $16.99. Today, we do not want anything like that. £3.59 or $4.07. It is incredible. I almost want to do some maths here and see how much it would cost you to buy everything that we've just shown you and what the saving would be. It would be redonkulous on some of the and the thing is with these are some of the best items from some of the best collections as well. It's not like we're giving you stuff that people didn't want. These are some of the best items, aren't they?
I know, that's what surprises me, that they're still there. They're amazing. I've got another one, Ben. I've got the fabulous frame here. This was another beautiful one from our sunflower collection, which is so beautiful. So the sunflower collection we've got, there's not many of these, so we couldn't put them in with that bundle. But add this one in because you're getting this just for an additional $2.99 or $3.89. $3.11 if you're platinum price. It's so crazy. You are going to love using this one. Again, you've got that stamp set, you've got that die to cut out. Absolutely gorgeous. I think these are just the most amazing deals that I've seen in a long time. 70% off. But they're 70% off because it really is your last chance to get them. They're not going to be here forever, that's for sure.
They really aren't. And one final one to show you here, also from the sunflower collection, is the striking sunflower. Now this is an 8-piece die set, and yes, whilst if you decide to use your sunflower colours with that, yes, you're going to create some gorgeous sunflowers, but actually with all of the dies, yes, and stamps that dies that you've got within this collection, you think of all the different papers that you've got, all the different coloured cards that you've got, that could be any flower that you want to be, but particularly if you've been enjoying the daisy collection that we've had recently, again, this would play very, very nicely indeed with that set. If I just spin that around, you can see for yourself there that you've got all of those dies to create this sort of bouquet, this sort of frame, if you like. But again, it's entirely up to you. £10, $12.99. We'll take 70% off that. And let's not forget that as well, by the way. So you get the 70% off, but then you still get your Club Inspire discount. As we know, the majority of you are platinum, so you're then down to £2.39 or $3.11. It is pocket change. It's back down the back of the sofa prices, this. This is it as well, boost you up, get you towards your free shipping, maybe just picking up these little items, maybe you're just a couple of points short of moving to the next bracket within Club Inspired. This is the way to go. Few quick comments coming in. Barbara says, since 2020, the only friends I see daily are my Crafters Companion friends. I'm starting to get an eclectic accent. Happens here, doesn't it? So many.
I love that.
So many accents. Rosalind says, as a soft crafter, So Lovely is my favourite collection, with the Parisian collection running a close second. Kate's all-time favourite collection, Masquerade. That was a stunner, that wasn't it?
Good call.
That was a stunner. That was Debbie Robinson's favourite. Well, it was at the time. It's probably changed now, but I always remember her harping on about that one.
That was my favourite pad of the year.
Was that last year? It was the year before last, wasn't it?
I think it was the year before last, yeah.
Yeah. Kate says, my favourite, hence why I keep asking for a Phantom of the Opera signature box. Oh, I love that. I love that musical. Phantom of the Opera is here, inside your mind. No, just a few more comments. After Michelle's demo last week, I've been eyeing the Gnome collection. Grab it today. And Kathy says, thank you. I've just bought the Country Lane collection. More comments coming through. We'll read a few more in a few moments' time. That's what I meant to say. We'll do a picture gallery when we come back. Any more pictures you want to send in, feel free. Any more questions? Any more requests as well? I mean, seriously, so many great questions today. We want to hear more. That's what masterclasses are all about. But listen, whilst we are waiting for all those, you head to the checkouts, get those last chance saloon deals, and we'll see you back here in about 3 or 4 minutes' time.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. So, join our family of craft experts with live tutorials and demonstrations every day. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products here on Crafters TV. Get creative and craft along with our amazing deals. Your next craft project is only a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week or watch on catch up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook or our YouTube channel. You can chat to us, craft along and meet new friends in our online crafting community.
You entertain us, you give us a community to talk, in the chat. That wouldn't happen without you guys. It's like Crafters Companion is magical. There's magic here.
You're all out of time with each other! You're not through to boot camp, get off!
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. So, stop what you're doing and enjoy the fun here on Crafters TV.
We get to know people from places and walks of life that we wouldn't come across in our everyday life if it wasn't for Crafters TV and doing what we do.
I got so many lovely comments from people when I started doing the presenting, and it was just really such a lovely feeling. And it's nice that people keep messaging in. We see the same people. We know you can build up that kind of relationship with those people. So it's just the fact that people like what we do and they're pleased. And I do love it when people send us photographs of the items that they've made.
We talk about customers, but really they go in as a customer, come out as a friend. The support that I get is amazing. The messages I get are amazing.
Me personally, it is personal interaction. I've never had the best of health. I've always been open about that with our viewers at Crafters TV. So many people are in the same situation as me health-wise. Other people have got a completely different health issues. They understand and they relate to what I'm going through, what others are going through. So whether we interact on a crafting basis or whether we interact on a health basis, a personal basis, we're all there to support one another. It is incredible.
The reaction of viewers when they come to meet us is worth all of the early mornings when we have to get up for our early morning shows.
Some of the customers come on as craft ambassadors and things like that, craft along with us, and being able to actually chat with them on air. I love it. I really love that connection with them.
We've had lots of shows where we've done like craft alongs, especially where we've had viewers craft along with us. We had a particular viewer, Joy, who joined us once before, and she literally made me cry on air, and Joe, because the things she said about us, it really was quite humbling that there are people out there that watch us and invite us into their living rooms and really treat us like family.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you, says Kathy. Just bought the Country Lane collection. Boom. Eleanor says, Ben and Craig for another viewer. How about Help Me Rhonda? Help me Rhonda, help me Rhonda, help me Rhonda.
Help me Rhonda, help me Rhonda.
Help me Rhonda.
Help me Rhonda, help me Rhonda. Help me Rhonda, please.
Betty says, I wasn't going to buy, but the hummingbird die and the 6x6 paper, or 4 of them, have leapt into my cart. I am not surprised at the deals that we're doing today, honestly. By the way, we just showed you a few of the items in the last chance saloon section. Make sure you go to the website and you can find more. Oh, in fact, that was all of them. The rest have now officially sold out. Wow. Just goes to show you, you're going to have to be quick. We're going to have a look at some pictures now. Time for the gallery. Can we have some music under the gallery? Like, maybe not now, but in the future, can we get some like gallery music? We can have what music? Oh, no, you're all right. No, because I just remember back in the day when like Tony Hart used to do his gallery, and there always used to be doo 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 doo. No. Oh, we have no budget for music. Anyway, this is gorgeous, CJ. Thank you. This is that from the Enchanted Dreams collection? The confetti borders, but then the Enchanted Dreams. No, it's not. It's the mix and match border dies. That one.
That's incredible.
Isn't it amazing?
And also, it looks like it's cut into. So Sarah did a pad which had a script on it, which was resist. it was a resist pad or a resist sheets 8x8. I can't think what that was from, and that's what it looks like it's been cut into. That is absolutely beautiful.
I'm loving the fact as well that our viewers are getting these items that quickly. Next up, this is from the Through the Looking Glass, isn't it?
Oh, look
CJ.
at that. That's
gorgeous.
amazing. Oh, I love that. It's so pretty. I love how you use that heart edgeable. Very nice.
Terry Anderson, made with the Angel
look
collection.
At that. Beautiful. Yes, Angel coming up later.
That's right up Debbie Robinson Street, a box like that. Oh, and here it is lit up.
Oh, look at that. So nice.
Oh, Terry, so this is from the chat earlier on. So you'll have to explain this. You've got a
Tom. Yeah, a Tom Hanks cardboard cutout I have, yes.
So this is Terry's son who couldn't be at the wedding, and it's a cardboard cutout of him.
Brilliant. How nice is that?
So
I didn't even
good.
know you could get custom made ones. I might get one of me so I can leave it with Al when I'm away.
I might get one of me so I can stand at this side of the studio and then I can just go home and just like phone it in from home. Oh, that's cutting. Nicholas just said it would do the same amount of work. That hurts. That hurts.
I love that.
Kristen Kamara, beautiful little bag there. That's gorgeous.
Oh, so nice.
Oh, and it opens up with the Wisteria collection inside. That's amazing.
That's
I love that.
beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
And then, wow, Rosalind, look at this crocheted rug. That is amazing. I wouldn't even know where to begin with something like that. That is absolutely amazing.
Wow. Oh, that is, I mean, that's real, just beautiful work, isn't it?
Linda, thank you for sending this in again. This is with that beautiful Wisteria collection. Great use of the window die there, and then the stamped elements of the collection there as well with the Wisteria and that trailing vine. That is gorgeous. Joe, beautiful this as well. Again, I think this is like multi-items here, isn't it? I want to say that vase is from the collection that we've just shown, from the farmhouse collection. But it's beautiful, Joe, is that. All of your flowers in there. I love that so much. Thank you, everyone, for sending in your pictures. If you do want to send in any more, then feel free. We would love to see them. We're bringing the galleries back to share all of your makes. I know you do it anyway on all of the various Facebook pages that we have, but I think also it's nice to be able to show them on the channel as well. Carletta says, what beautiful makes, everyone. And lots of you just loving the galleries. Terry says, CJ, that is beautiful. I like that the pictures are back, says Rosalind. Love seeing everyone's creative items. I don't think they ever went away, but I just think, I mean, they did go away, but it wasn't a case of us going, oh, we're not doing them. I think just over time.
I think we just forget to ask for them, and then no one sends them.
Oh, and then of course, yes, the equipment crashed, didn't it? If you remember.
So when we showed them, yeah, we kept crashing, so we sort of didn't, and then yeah, it seems fine now. So until we crash again, you can keep sending in your photos.
But send them in like, you know, take it in turns kind of thing, because if you send too many through, that's when it does crash. As I found out once to my peril when I said send in pictures of pets, and the whole thing just blew up.
And Charlotte's the one to send you pictures of pets to. She loves the pets.
She does love the pets. She's got a lot of love for the pets.
Yes.
She's got a cute little dog.
Yes,
it's called
Time.
She's at my house as well. There's 3 little dogs at my house. I love them. I love all.
How's your Molly doing?
She's the cutest thing ever.
Is she still good?
Why was she crazy this morning? Was she running around? Yeah, she gets it. She is good.
I bet she's got really big.
Oh yeah, she's got really long legs. She's sort of long, and she's probably like. Yeah,
she doesn't look so much like Max now, does she?
No, not so much.
Mac, not Max.
But no, she's so super cute. She's so good. The two things which we're still sort of trying to train her on, jumping up when she sees people. It's really hard, isn't it? She just gets excited.
Yep.
And also pulling on the lead. Like when she knows she's going out for a walk, she's like, till she goes off lead. It's really hard to train, I think. But generally, though, she's lush.
Aww.
Lush. Right, let's move on. I want to go over and see her now. Let's have a look at the Garden Gnomes Masterclass Collection. 12-piece set is this. So let's just get this straight again. This is £100 or $121 worth of crafty goodies that you're getting a £60, $73 saving on. And then you're still getting your discount on top of it as well. The Garden Gnomes pad is just brilliant. I love it so much. I love the fact that you get the scenes in the background there as well. And again, something so simple, but something that never really crops into my mind that Debbie did with this earlier on. Obviously, you've got your 4 6x6 scenes there, which are square. But as you showed earlier, how brilliant just to take one of your frames and creating a different shape scene.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
So simple, but very, very effective. So you get 6 sheets of that in the back. Perfect, obviously, to work with the gnomes, but any of your character stamp and dies that you've got, that will work brilliantly with. And then, as I always say, this pad itself, yes, there are, I mean, you've got toadstools and whatnot in there, so you have got some sort of gnomey elements, if you like, but actually, if you're just looking for a bright, vibrant, florally, happy, springtime, summertime pad, this is the one to go for. It is a smile and a paper pad. I absolutely love it, and you get that within the set. Then you've got the ability here to be able to create your own characters, so you've got the girl gnome here. She comes in stamp and die form, so again, you can cut her out, you can dress her up with her glasses, give her a burger, a watering can, give her a s'more, change her outfit by using the stencils to create different outfits. And again, whilst you get her and you get the gnome boy, and they all come with their own little components, as we said earlier on, you know, there's nothing to say that the gnome boy isn't, I don't know, eating a burger and the gnome girl isn't going fishing. It's entirely up to you. Mix and match them around. But I love them. He's got a ukulele. He's got all the barbecue implements there as well, a bunch of flowers, his little apron there too, lots and lots of fun. Then you've got the swing. So that gnome swing there, you can pop your two little gnomes onto. So, sorry, there's loads of pictures coming through. I'm just hearing in my ear. So you've got the little feet there and the little hands to pop your gnomes on the swing. More gnomey accessories too. So you've got watering can and flowers and picnic basket and wheelbarrow, stamps and dice for all of those. Then you've got your gnome caravan. Once again, you can build that up. You can pop the grass out the front there. Really nice if you're creating like a 3D card too. Flowers and the moon and the sun. Oh, it's brilliant. Then you've got all your sentiments in there as well. Happy birthday. There's no place like gnome. Hello summer. Home sweet gnome. And then you've got your summer scene, which is that amazing 3D embossing folder and the stencils and masks to go with it as well. That's a tremendous buy for £31.60 or £38.80. There are smaller gnome bundles available for you, but if you want the best value for money, it is right there in that set. Wow, right, let us see a demo with this collection.
Yes, absolutely.
What are you going to show us?
I'm going to use that folder because it's such a great folder to have, and also it has the stencils that go with it. It's a very happy, bright, vibrant one. You can use whatever colours you want on there. First of all, what we're going to do, and again, I want to show you something different. Instead of doing the whole folder, I've just took myself a circle, so I've used our stitched edge nesting die, circle one, and I've just cut a circle out. And what I want to do is I want to place it so you can sort of see the sun, so I'm going to place it into that corner. I want a little bit of the countryside at the bottom here, so I'm literally just going to place it, doesn't have to be completely precise, into my folder. But before I do that, the other thing I want to do is I want to move this, so let me just open that back up, keep that where it is. I'm going to bring in my oasis, and I'm going to take this directly to where the sunshine is on here, and I'm just going to move that over the top. I only need it in that corner because I'm not putting it anywhere else. So this is classed as a letterpress technique. So I'm going to pop that down onto my folder.
Yeah.
And then we're going to bring our top and our bottom cutting plates in, and that's all you need.
I feel like we brought back the letterpressing technique because I feel like it was a thing when I first started working in craft all these years ago. And then well, in my mind, it sort of disappeared, and I feel like we've really brought it back. You guys tend to do a lot of techniques with letterpress, and it's really, really effective, isn't it?
It's so effective, And you know what I love about it, Ben? You get different results every time.
Yeah.
And people do it differently. Some people like to put it on and then take it off with an ink applicator and it smooths it out. So you can see here it's maybe a little bit blotchy. I like that blotchiness about it, so I never wipe my folders. But I love that. I mean, that just transforms your whole image that you've embossed there. But what's nice about this, as much as we can do the letterpress technique, which looks cool, we've then got our stencils that we can place on the top. And what that's going to do is, I've done this wrong, I didn't mean to do that at all, so it doesn't matter though. But what it means is I can then, so I've got that circle, I can go into that circle, I'm going to bring in my lemon tonic, and I'm just going to place that in onto there. And we're going to do our sun just like so. And then if you wanted to build up those rays on the outside, I'm just going to very gently bring that in. So just across there. So we've got that background, but then we've got that sunshine coming through as well. So just a nice simple way of using that beautiful folder and those stencils, but also just being able to get in between those lines as well. So let's carry on doing those ones like so. And then with the other one, we've got another stencil here which will do your backgrounds. So we can bring this in, so you can see here that will fit beautifully just into there like so. And then let's pop that to the side, and this time I'm going to be bringing in our grasshopper. So using that grasshopper, just pop that back into place, and then I'm just dabbing this on to create that beautiful greenery in the background.
Deneen just saying, what a fun way to use the embossing folders. Yeah, if you've not seen this before, really different way to do it. Cheryl says, okay, now they've done it, lol. The gnomes are so adorbs, it teared me up with happiness.
Oh, that's so
caravan
nice.
It's so cute too. And Jenny Barger, lovely Jenny, who says, just says, I love partial embossing.
Yes.
You say.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a really good word for it as well, Jenny. So yeah, partial embossing. And you can do that with any of your nesting dies or any shapes. You might just want to cut yourself a little square out and it's going to look amazing. So that's being creative with our extra pieces there. Now, the next thing I want to show you is, again, something a little bit different. So let me move my ink applicators out of the way so I don't end up putting my hand in the inks. With your stamp set, and what I've done is I've stamped the little girl gnome. So let me just fold her in half so she's got a background I can colour onto. But also what I want to do, I want to stamp her onto some pattern paper as well.
Okay.
So let's just bring in, I'm going to bring in my rocker blocks, take her off of there, pop her down there, and then just ink her up. Now, I am using, it doesn't matter on this one because I'm not going to be colouring in because I've actually got that coloured papers on the outside. You can sort of decide where you want to put it. So let's just say I want her, let's just have a bit of pattern there. What I'm doing here, now if you want to, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim out, I'm going to do some paper piecing.
I'll make her a little costume.
Yeah, so we're actually making her a costume. So I like this, that we've got a bit of the wings on her dress, but her hat hasn't got really much on. So just ink the hat up again. You can just pop that in, and then you can put it to wherever you want it. So let's say I want a bit of dark black in there. Let's pop that at the side. And then we've got a hat coming over there, so we've got a bit of darkness in there. So it doesn't matter where you put it on your pattern paper, you just decide where you want to stamp and then you can cut that out. So what I am going to do is we're just going to colour her in. I've got myself a gold yellow blend and we're just going to colour her hair in to start with.
Do you know what, again though, like as much as you could obviously change their outfits as you all do with your pens and whatnot, what a great, again, like a lot of you probably thought of this already, but in my little mind I just go, oh, yeah, I'd never thought of that. Something so simple as just, stamping it onto some of your papers and creating different costumes for them that way. It's such a cool idea, and I know a lot of people want, gnomes for all seasons, but you think about all the different papers that you've got, why not paper piece them up and have them different costumes for different occasions.
Absolutely, yeah. And it means that all those beautiful papers you got, the pattern papers, you can really create her with some really pretty pattern dresses and
have her own wardrobe.
Yeah. She could be the next fashion icon, couldn't she?
Nicola's just gone Barbie who this season it's all about Svetlana.
So I'm just putting a little bit of shading in where I think that'll be, and then we can go back in and just work that in.
It is such a happy collection. I loved your message, Cheryl, say that you were teared up with happiness after seeing it. I say it's the most fun collection that we've done. I know we do a lot of beautiful and more sort of serious collections, if you like, but if you want one that is just fun, and as I said, the paper pad, smile in a paper pad, this is the one to go for. I think the kids will love crafting with this as well, particularly for the fact that you can cut out all those different bits and pieces and again have them at the barbecue or at the caravan or gone fishing together. There's lots that you can do with it, and the scenes in the back as well are brilliant, aren't they, Debbie, within the paper pad?
Oh, they're so, I mean, it really is. It's just, if you really want a happy collection, it's definitely the one for you. And it's just perfect for so many different occasions. And I think it's, and you know what I also love, Ben? I think it works for different age groups as well.
Yeah.
I think we sort of think about cutesy as being quite manly, where actually, not manly, cutesy as like for children.
Yeah.
But actually, I think it can be for so many different reasons. So I'm not going to do too much more. Then what you're going to do is take your scissors, and then I'm just going to do this very quickly because I have one already done. But I'll just do the dress, and then you can see. So you just follow those lines that you stamped around. It doesn't even have to be that perfect, so it is just a case of taking them round, and then you can, and I am doing this, I would take my time a bit better and maybe use your little snips as well, because that's something that really works well when you're cutting out around the smaller pieces, and then just cutting all around that and her feet. And then you can just stick that onto where, because it's come from that same image, you can then stick that in.
Oh, that is so good. I've got a lot of time for that.
And then she's got a pattern dress. So if I bring her in, look, there we go.
Oh, that is brilliant. I love that. That is brilliant. Get in, shut. The Charlotte's coming in. That is so good.
It's cool, isn't it?
That is hilarious.
I hadn't done it for a long time, and then I thought, oh, actually, let's do the paper piece in. And then I did the wings the same. So I've done her wings where I've done that on the same matte coordinating paper. So we've got a little fairy then.
A fairy gnome.
Behind, a fairy gnome. So
that is brilliant.
Yeah, very cute. Very cute. Good. Right, so let's bring all of these pieces in and get creative with our card. So I've got one that I've already done here. I'm just gonna, and I've done this with all really pretty, the papers out of that gnome pad. I've used that one in the background. I've also teamed it with some of our Centura Pearl. So we've got that amazing Centura Pearl bundle, haven't we, with some of the cardstock, which is incredible. I also think that we've got the one with Sarah's new box of love that had the 4 packs of Centura Pearl with it.
Yeah, it did. There was loads in there, more paper pads as well, wasn't there?
Yeah, which
Sent with
was
love.
amazing.
Yeah.
So, oh, I thought she was, you know what, Nicola's just said, is that the showstopper? And I was like, she's going to say that's sold out. And I've got that on tomorrow. Yeah, I forgot about that one. I got that on tomorrow. Still there. Yeah, don't buy any because I want to demo it tomorrow.
You can't say that. Just to say, we have got like a day tomorrow of a wrap-up of our month, and a lot of the items have already gone. So we will pretty much be bringing you what we've got left, but what I would say is snap things up quickly. Otherwise, well, I mean, if we do get to tomorrow and we don't have anything left, I don't know, what will we be doing?
We can sing and dance.
We can sing, that's what we'll do.
Yeah, we can sing and dance.
We'll sing and
that
dance
would be
to pass
fine.
the time.
Yeah, you could teach me how to sing and dance.
Oh, I don't know about that.
Yeah, because I'm not very good.
Well, I think you were a good singer.
Oh my goodness, I'm so not Ben.
No, what about the singing we did earlier? We were harmonising. I've already noted that down for this week's wrap-up.
Oh, really? See, I'm
good.
a terrible singer.
I think you're all right. I haven't seen you dance, mind.
My family wouldn't say that.
No? Maybe they're just jealous of your amazing voice.
They have told me I've got better lately.
Right. What? Is that because you've not sung?
Quite possibly. So I don't want to hide that image too much because we've done that beautiful image in the background. So we're going to pop her on there. And then I've also, out of there, we've got our sentiments. So I've put our home sweet gnome, and then we've got those other little embellishments. And also, because as you've seen, she's got no hands, I've done her a little watering can to water her flowers. So let's pop her in the front of her leaves. So I'm just going to bring in some foam pads. So let's pop those up here.
Lots of Gnomey love coming in. Teresa Campbell says, I'm loving the gnomes collection. Alana says, I cut out loads of the gnomes, their accessories, lots of different shapes, cutouts, felts, a glue pen, and then I let my grandson's imagination go. That's a great idea, cutting out all the different bits and pieces, letting the kids have a play. Fabulous Debbie, says Terry Anderson. She's referring to the costume.
Yeah.
Deneen says, too cute. And Cheryl says, okay, I know that I've said it before, but she is so adorbs. Thanks, Debbie. I like that word, adorbs.
Adorbs, yeah,
Totes
that's a great
adorbs.
word, isn't it?
Yeah.
Great word. So let's pop those on there. We'll have a watering can. We've then got our hands there, so she's going to be watering her plants. And then our last one, which we're going to pop this on the inside. So when you open it up, so I want to do it sort of central, so that's going to go onto there. And then we've just got a ribbon to finish it up. So I love this card.
I think this might be my new favourite card of the show. You'll get to vote in a minute.
Isn't it cute? Yeah, so we'll turn that round and you can see, so you've got that beautiful embossing folder, just using a little snippet of it makes it look lovely. Open it up and then you've got that gorgeous sentiment inside with that scenery. They really are just the most amazing collection of stamps, dies, embossing folders, and you can get the paper pad as well. So amazing.
It is amazing. I'll just quickly recap again as Debbie gets ready to show us her makes for the vote. It's such a fun collection, is this? Honestly, 12 pieces you're getting within the set should be £100, $120. You're paying nowhere near that today. Huge saving for you, particularly if you're a platinum member as well. You're going to be saving even more. But it's a 60% saving, less another 20. That's why the price comes down so low. But that's that amazing embossing folder with all of the stencils there as well to create that background. And again, I think that will work for a whole host of different collections. If you just need a beautiful background, then that is certainly one to be working with. Then you've got all of those sentiments as well. A lot of them are gnome specific, but you have got things in there just like happy birthday and hello summer and wish you were here. Well, they're not gnome specific. Why aren't they? Yeah, it should be like happy gnome birthday and hello.
That sounds like no birthday.
Oh, that is true actually. Yeah, Nicola, what are you talking about? Let's also have a look at the other goodies you're getting in this set. So you've got your stamp and dies for the gnome caravan. You've got all of the accessories there as well. So your garden gnome accessories from your little sign to your picnic basket, boo-boo. You've got your pond in there, wheelbarrow. I have made myself laugh there. It's funny how often I do that actually, when I'm just laughing and no one else is. I think I'm funny.
I think you're funny, Ben.
Thanks. I know you do. I know. Then you've also got in there your gnome home. Gnome home. You've got your gnome. I can't stop there. You've got your gnome swing. Don't that look? I always think that looks funny with there's like just the hands and the feet there. It's like the invisible gnome. You've also he's gone gnome.
Gone gnome.
Come on, Jamie, like that. Where's Jamie? Oh.
Gnome.
Gnome. I really like that as well. Anyway, there's Zizi, the gnome, with all of these different things that you could do. Play the ukulele, barbecue, fish, do the gardening. And don't forget you get the stencils with these as well. Or that side, stencils with these as well, so you can change his costume up. But what a great way, again, to show you how you can use these in such different ways. Stamp them out onto your paper pad so that then you can change the costumes by doing a bit of paper piecing. Just love that idea. There is Svetlana, flowers, there's a little campfire, she's doing her water in there, got her little wings there too if you want to create a gnome fairy. But there's loads in there. And then on top of all of that, the pad, love this pad. It's amazing. 36 sheets in here you're getting. And don't forget the back 6 sheets are those amazing scenes. So again, easy for you to kind of stamp out and create all of your different gnomes in different places, but use those elsewhere within your crafts as well. And then all of these papers that you're going to get, absolutely gorgeous, from your sort of ginghams to your, yeah, I suppose that's a toadstool, but it could be little bubbles there. You've got florals in here. You've got the little mushrooms there too. But as we go through, as I said earlier, you've just got some delightful patterns, really big, bold and vibrant and juicy colours in there that you'll use all throughout your spring and summer makes. It's a lot of fun, this collection, and it's a steal today. £31.60 or $38.80. We've got some deals to go through on pictures for you just a few moments' time, but before that, let's give you plenty of time to get your vote in for the demo of the show. So we will get Debbie to take us through all of her makes, and then you can get voting. So Debbie, remind us what you've made over the last couple of hours.
I've only done 3. I feel like I've been very slow today.
No, but you've answered questions.
Yeah, that's very true. Yes, and we've had extra bits. Yes, and we've had your photos and sirens. Yes, it's been really good. So 3 lovely demos though. So number 1 was our wisteria. Number 2 was that beautiful sunflower. And number 3 was our gorgeous gnomes. So 1, 2 and 3.
I'll give you about 3 or 4 minutes. Quick question from Terry just before we have a look at those pictures. Who says, Debbie, your bows are always so fabulous. Do you use the ultimate pegs to make them?
Oh, I'd like to say I do. When I've got my ultimate out, I always make my bows on there. But actually, I've got a tool. It looks a bit like an afro comb.
Okay.
I just make all the bows like that. So that's why they all look the same. So it's just one of those combs that you thread your ribbon through and tie it. So I haven't got it on me, so I can't show you. So, but yes, you can make the same bows on the ultimate though.
Yeah, the ultimate pegs are a good way to go for amazing bows. Right, whilst the votes are coming in, shall we have a look at some pictures of other items that you might want to get your hands on? If you've loved the Garden Gnomes collection, then we do have some smaller bundles for you here. This is the seam builder. So within this, you get the embossing folder and stencils with that sunny background. You get the gnome swing. You also get the caravan stamp and die set, and then you get the Garden Gnome accessories collection as well, which is, well, as you can see, bottom right-hand side of your screen there. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm looking at the wrong screen. I've never done that before. We're looking at the Garden Gnomes boy and girl stamp and die collection. I've skipped ahead too far. This one is the boy gnome, the girl gnome, and then all of the stamps, the 8 different stamp sentiments that you've got within that collection. That's a heck of a deal again. Half price pretty much, less than that if you're platinum. £12.38 or $14.78 is your platinum price on that one. The one I was telling you about, which you couldn't see because I was looking at the wrong screen, is this next one. Everything I just said a few moments ago relates to this, basically. Just repeat what I just said a minute ago, marry it up to these pictures, and then that's what you've got. So that should be £38, $47 there or thereabouts. It's £15.18 if you're platinum, or $18.78. And then this next collection here is beautiful. If you just have got already the Garden Gnome collection and you want to stock up on the pad, do yourself a favour and grab this, because you buy the pad, you get the green gold Centura metallic, the lilac, the fuchsia, and the gold for free, which is ridiculous. So you're getting 40 sheets of Centura Pearl cardstock for free when you buy that Gnomes paper pad. It's a great way to stock up on one of the best paper pads that we've done, and then to get all that for free. I would multi-order that if I were you. $30.95 or $37.95 is what you should be paying. $11.99 or $15.99 is what you will pay. Just to remind you before we get the result in, of course, later on tonight we've got Monday Makers coming up for you. On that show, we're going to be featuring the Country Lane collection, which is marvellous. And we've also got those chalkboard stamps coming up for you too. We've got the Angel collection as well. And let me just say on the Angel collection, we have a very, very small amount of that available currently. There's one particular item within that bundle which will sell it out very, very quickly indeed. And there are no individuals on that. So if you want to get that before we start the show, might be worth jumping in and grabbing that. And then we've also got on that show, it being Monday Makers, a Monday mega deal. And that's a deal, and that's coming up at 6 o'clock this evening, 1 o'clock Eastern. And don't forget as well, just before I reveal the demo of the show, on the website, Last Chance Saloon with all of the goodies from this show. All right, so again, please check those out. Don't wait. Items have already sold out today that we thought we were going to bring you to this show, but didn't even make it here because it was so busy. And then for the last chance today as well is the BOGO 23. BOGO 23, which is the buy one, get one for 23p section, which is absolutely ridiculous. This ends at midnight tonight, wherever you may be. So check it out if you haven't yet checked it out. Ridiculous deals on this, like for example, we've got dies in there, we've got stamps in there, we've got the colour blend pencils, right? This is the most ridiculous deal of them all. So that is $24.99 or $24.95 for the pencils. However, you could put 2 of them in your basket and get the second set for 23p. You've also got, I realised that Charlotte's changed the picture. You could also put, no, you don't have to go back, I realised. You've also got sentiment dies, you've got nesting dies, you've got stamps and die sets that you could be getting. This card pad, that on its own, I'm sure, did we not say that's like £24? I'm sure you said it was. $24.95, it's a beautiful metallic card pad, it's gorgeous. You could put that in twice and get the second one for 23p, or indeed you could get that with a set of your colour blend pencils and get the second set for 23p. Stamps, there's ribbon in there, and also storage as well. Lots of storage items for you to pop into your basket alongside things like your crafting tools and your pattern guides as well. We do have a winner. Oh, Charlotte, I'll tell you in a second if you just hang on. Have you got a winner? Yeah, you do have a winner. Who is it? I have to do the whole, we have to build it up, Charlotte. No, and I do this sometimes, you see, because I'm waiting for my partner, the other side of the studio, to be ready, you see, so because they're obviously getting stuff ready, so I'm always keeping a watchful eye. When I see that they're set and ready, I announce the result. And what do you reckon it is? All right, Charlotte! She's going, what is it? I'm going to start again. What do you reckon it is?
Oh, number 2.
Charlotte said 1, you said 2, it's 3.
It's 3!
Yay!
You know me, you're liking the gnomes.
Absolutely fantastic, I love that. That will go up onto the Crafty Walk of Fame, and yeah, we'll be looking at that later on. Could be the demo of the day. You've got lots of demos coming up later on, haven't you? You're going to be focusing on
Angel and Country Lane and chalkboards. Yeah, so we got loads. Yeah, loads. And hopefully I'll get a few more demos done, so we're all good.
Marvellous stuff. Massive thank you to you all for watching over the course of the last couple of hours. Massive thanks to Susie on the socials as well. And don't forget, do check out your baskets if you've got anything in them. Check out that Last Chance Saloon and check out the buy one, get one for 23p set on the website as well. Right, we will be back in a couple of hours' time. Until then, happy shopping and bye for now.